Hi friends, welcome back to the channel where I share my financial self-care journey as well as the tools that I'm using to become financially free. So if that's something you're interested in, please join our community by subscribing and hitting the bell. Today we are doing my first Transfer Tuesday ever. I was hesitating on whether or not I should start doing these Transfer Tuesdays because I have my automatic savings transfers go from my checking to my savings accounts once a month. But I figured that I would at least do these videos on a kind of case-by-case basis if I just kind of decide to do something outside of the norm. So we'll see how that goes. But for the focus of today's video, I am deciding to close my Acorns account and put the money that's in there towards some debt. I've only been putting $5 a month in my Acorns, and there's a $1 subscription fee, so that's really only $4, and it's really not doing anything in there. I need to put my money towards higher priorities like debt. So I'm first going to share my screen so you all can see what I'm looking at as I'm making these decisions, and then we'll actually do the transfer. So this is what my Acorns is valued at right now, $37.29. Because I'm going to be closing this account and I'll no longer be putting the $5 a month towards this, I'm probably going to combine this $5 that I would have put to Acorns towards some debt, I think. So let's head over to my debt tracker, and this template is available on my shop, penoutpaper.com, if you're interested in using it. And I talked about this in detail in another video a couple of months ago, so I will leave that link somewhere. I'm going to kind of walk and talk through this setup as I'm kind of brainstorming where I want to put this money. So HL is the family rent balance. And I'm not going to put any extra money towards this in a month because part of my payoff strategy for this debt is to save as much as I can in a separate savings account and then present that as a lump sum payment at the end of the year. So that one's going to be out of the question. And then WAME is actually a business membership, but I am treating it as a debt because once I pay off this specific amount of months that I need to, I will have a lifetime membership. So it's just better for my brain to put this as a debt so that I know it's something I need to pay off and then I'm 100% done with it. But since that is a recurring monthly subscription, again, I don't need to put anything else towards that. So we're really only looking at WF and Nelnet, which are both student loans. I'm kind of doing a mix of the Snowball and high priority, which I will talk about in that updated strategy video. I think saying this out loud, I'm going to prioritize paying off this smaller student loan. You can see we're on the line for February right now. So we're going to do 15, which is the minimum monthly payment, plus the $37.29. And so that's going to be a total of $52.26. And then also for these future months, I am going to take the $5 that I was putting towards Acorns and just put it towards this debt. So my new minimum monthly payment for WF is going to be 20 instead of 15. And then going forward, this will be $20 per month towards this debt. And that'll help me finish it just a little bit quicker. So now that I'm getting ready to make the transfers, I obviously have to stop sharing my screen for security reasons. Because I'm already expecting the $37 to come into my checking account, I'm going to go ahead and pay the extra towards my WF debt using my checking account now just to kind of get it out of the way. And now my balance is a little bit closer to zero just with that very small change. Of course, this is not including the other $15 that was already planned for this month. I want to be as debt-free as soon as possible, but specifically in the next 3 years. And I think as I continue to reevaluate my budget and learn more about money and investing and saving and just making little smart decisions like this, I'll be able to hit my goal as expected. But that's it for this Transfer Tuesday. Let me know what money moves you made today in the comments below. I'm very excited to kind of make this a regular thing Probably only once a month though. We'll see. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.